Kids are always told they can be whatever they want to be when they grow up. At a young age, children have a variety of interests in both the arts and sciences. However, as they grow older, they lose interest in these fields as they are influenced by societal standards and stereotypes. The gender gap in art and science fields is no secret. It becomes most evident at the college level as young adults prepare for careers. The University of Kentucky and universities all across the nation are no exception to this phenomenon. Despite universities' best efforts to bridge the gender gap between dominantly male and dominantly female majors, it still proves difficult because these standards are so deeply rooted in our society's culture. Even at our own university, if you take a closer look at the various colleges, particularly the College of Fine Arts and the College of Engineering, you can see that students in these fields experience the gender gap as they prepare for the career world.
Oh, you must be super smart.
Usually people are surprised because I'm a guy. I guess they don't see many guy majors and they're like, oh, what are you going to do with that, be a teacher? And that's usually the plan for a couple of years.
Well, it was me and my roommate, and she's a chemistry major, and he was like, whoa, that sounds like a lot of work.
Though the University of Kentucky hasn't released statistics on the number of males and females within each of their colleges, NPR released a comparable collection of data pertaining to gender representation among various college majors. These graphs consistently show female students representing a smaller percentage of science majors like computer science and engineering, and similarly, men represent a smaller percentage of arts, communications, and language majors. Does this data surprise you? For instructors at the University of Kentucky, Dr. Whitney and Mr. Alterio, this is nothing new. Their personal experiences in their individual fields match the data that's been reported again and again. Mr. Alterio, a dance lecturer and co-director of the Creative Arts LLP at UK, has experienced this gender gap firsthand.
So it's really interesting because I did a lot of queer studies and women's studies and during my undergrad and grad. And so usually what happens within dance is that first off, they split you into two binary genders, male or female. And if you're female, you basically have to be submissive. And if you're male, you're usually dominant. I can't tell you the number of times that I've had people to tell me to be more masculine. And so that's why as a dancer and a choreographer, I try to use androgyny as best that I can, or a fluid expression of identity, because I am sick of seeing dance as male or female.
Before entering her career field, Dr. Whitney, a professor in UK's mechanical engineering department, has had similar experiences.
When I started out in engineering, the idea was that women couldn't be managers, or that guys would not be comfortable working for managers. That women were only there because of affirmative action. So they weren't really as capable of the math or science. There was only one woman in the entire engineering organization that was a permanent person, and we all were, we were a bunch of co-ops coming in. I had the boss at the time call me Toots the whole time I was in his office. I had to work in an area where they had pictures of naked ladies hanging up.
I think that just goes back culturally.
Like something just so deep into our history.
It's so deep, and I mean, you even see it today. Even like this wage gap that women don't get paid as much as men, right? For doing the same job. You see that in dance. The same thing. Why are there more male choreographers even though there are more female dancers?
I never really thought of it like that.
It's really sad.
I'm an optimist. I've always been an optimist, and I will die an optimist. So there's a time lag in getting women up in the ranks. But yes.
I think it is decreasing, but like I said, I don't think it's decreasing at the rate that it should. I think it's becoming more acceptable for men.
Your advice to people who are hesitant to explore different fields just because of, you know, the gender norms surrounding that environment?
It has to start somewhere. It has to start somewhere, and why not let it start with you?
The gender divide within the arts and science communities has proven to be a long-term issue on college campuses. It can be noted that over time, the divide has begun to decrease, but not nearly at the rate of change that it could. To uproot the deep gender-related stigmas in our society, it takes the confidence to go against the norm and create a new path for our educational institutions to follow. This change starts with us.